Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee, home of the blues, rock and roll, Elvis Presley, and B.B. King. Memphis, Tennessee has it all. You know what else it has? People that love motorcycles. And that's what we're here for, the 2006 Easyrider Tour. Welcome to Memphis. Hi, we're at Easyriders, Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm standing here with the John Green, president of Easyrider Events. John, tell me how this big event got started.
This is our 6th year in Memphis, we've just picked Memphis on the map and decided that it was a place we wanted to do a show, and so we've been coming back to Memphis. This is our 4th stop this year and on an 11-city tour that we're doing for 2006.
Wow.
And the whole show circuit winds up April 29th in Kansas City, Kansas.
Well, it looks like a beautiful show. How many vendors you got coming in this year?
We have a full house. We always have
Great.
a full house, and that's one reason we keep coming back to Memphis, as well as just everybody in the staff loves Memphis. It's a great city. So we all like to do all the Memphis activities while we're here.
Beale Street?
Yeah, Beale Street and all the
Can't miss Beale
activities.
Street.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
We're standing here with none other than Paul Yaffe. How honored I am to meet you, Paul.
Nice to meet you too, darling.
Thank you. Tell me what's been going on.
Oh man, we've just been busy as heck. It's we're on the Easyriders tour again. We just started our tour in January, so this is our 4th date of the Easyriders tour. We got another half a dozen ahead of us for a short break from Daytona, and then we got another 20 shows after that. So
Just another 20?
just another 20,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's just till June, so that's before the summer tour starts. So yeah, we're busy.
How's it going then? Obviously
Real
well.
Good, yeah, the tour's real good. The excitement this year is really good. The crowds are real big, and
Yeah.
seems like everybody's still loving motorcycles,
They
so
are.
that's good.
So what's
Yep.
the trend you see coming?
Well, I think the long bikes are done. I think you're going to see everything start shortening up. Old school's coming on strong.
I've gathered that.
Sure, we're doing a lot of low long stuff. Our long kind of low swoopy stuff's taking on. We're building probably 10 of those to every one chopper right now. So even the choppers are still real cool, but they're just shortening up, kind of bringing them back in, kind of getting that, again, kind of that old school chopper, not too real long,
See,
stretched
that's
out.
kind of my favorite.
Sure.
A little too long. I like a kind of a medium
Right.
bike myself.
Sure, yeah,
Well, tell me
so-
about this one.
This is a bike, we just did this for Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR driver. Yeah, this is his new bike. He's a little upset with me that I got it on tour, but oh well.
Well, he needs to be in the car driving.
That's
now,
right,
huh?
that's right. Well, there's a company making toys out of this to distribute for him, so we need to promote that and promote the toy thing going on and that kind of thing. So, yeah, and he's busy anyway, so.
Yeah, he got time to ride. He's supposed to be
Yeah,
racing.
so yeah, he came out when he was in Phoenix and rode it around a little bit, but that's all he's gotten to ride it so far. So, but we're gonna give it to him in April, and then we got a couple more driver bikes coming up too, so.
Really? Well, great. What kind of motor? How fast? Tell me all the good
This
stuff.
is a Zippers motor. This is one of their 116-inch twin cam models. This thing's making 160 horsepower. A serious motor for him. He likes to ride fast in case, go figure.
Can it keep up with the
So,
car?
yeah, and then everything else is pretty much just custom what you know, some things that he wanted and some things that I wanted to do, and just kind of balance it out between the two of us. We really went kind of the extra mile to make this thing really clean, and it should be a solid runner. This should be a real good bike for him.
So if I was to buy this, have it custom built for me, how much?
About 80 grand.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, this is about 80
Not that I
grand
can
with a
afford it.
bike,
I'm
so.
saying it like it sounded believable.
Right,
Really?
right, yeah.
I could do that. No.
Yeah,
But it's
so-
beautiful.
Yeah, well, we did a
Congratulations.
few things for him to cut it into character. We did the wheels. The wheels are abstract 24s and stuff. He didn't want it to look like his car or anything. He wants to be able to ride it without getting hunted down by his fans.
Well,
So,
you know,
yeah.
when you said 24 bike, automatically you start visioning certain colors in your head, you know, so this is gorgeous.
Sure, yeah. He
Deep,
wanted
right?
to stay away from just the DuPont stuff or whatever. Although this is DuPont paint, they did give us the paint for the bike.
So what is this, the golding?
This is all variegated gold leaf. His call sign is 24K, like 24 karat gold.
Right.
So we wanted to pull in, he wanted a bike that was red, and then I wanted to pull some of the 24 karat gold into it to kind of go along with his 24K theme and his 24 number. So, yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
Where they inlaid in the sink, it's not your traditional.
Sure, and then he did a little, he put his little scratch on it right here. He put his little Jeff Gordon on there.
That's
yeah,
great.
So, yeah.
Well, all right. Well, thank you so much.
You're
It's a
welcome,
pleasure to
darling.
meet
Yeah,
you.
nice
Good
to
luck
see
in
you
the
too.
show.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
that
we'll
you
be good.
need it.
Yeah, well, we'll be all right.
Kim, this is the one you were telling me about. Tell me the secrets and all the good stuff about it. How'd you get hooked up?
This bike this summer in June 11th through the 18th in Branson, Missouri, they're having a long overdue, in my opinion, actual homecoming for the Vietnam veterans.
Right, I agree.
There's been a lot of controversy over, I guess, the last 30 years over that. And we were contacted by a group to build this bike. This bike's actually going to be raffled June 18th at the event.
Really?
With the proceeds going to the Vietnam Veterans Foundation.
Wow.
So we were contacted by that, and this bike, they wanted to build like a Vietnam era chopper, which probably mid-60s. This is this is what you'd have. It has the new technology for, you know, running good and oiling and all that sort of thing. So being involved in these kind of things, it's just an added, you know, you do the bikes, you get paid for them, you get them in the magazine, you sell them.
This is for you, though.
Yeah,
this
it's
makes
cool.
you feel good and give
It's
back.
cool.
I think that says
Something to give back.
A lot of people don't do that.
No, and it just takes it to the next level.
It does. And that's something you should be proud of. I'm honored.
So it's our little version. They had their own registered logos and trademarks and all that we had to stick with. And my paint guys took their freedom, I guess, and
took off with it.
And did their deal.
You know, we've interviewed the big guys, we've interviewed people from far and near. I want to talk to a local, and I also want to talk to a woman after my own heart. She's living my dream. She's building my bikes. Kristen Gregory, tell me about these. What got you into this?
I grew up in it.
Did you really? Parents,
My dad, yeah. We grew up in the garage in the junkyard working on cars and motorcycles.
So you learned by experience?
Yeah, and then school. I went to MMI for the technical end, so that kind of helped out too. But.
So how many bikes have you built total?
Oh my gosh.
Roughly.
As a shop, probably around 20.
20
as a
custom
shop.
bikes. So you're in Memphis, Tennessee.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Give us an address.
Right around the corner, 293 Jefferson.
So how many you got entered in the show this year?
We have one in spectator and one in the judged, and then these just here for the booth.
Well, I definitely want to see those. You give us a quick tour of those guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, when you say you built a bike, girl, you've built a bike. She is awesome. This is gorgeous. Tell me.
Well, first of all, it is a redneck frame. We are a redneck dealer. I think we're the only ones in Memphis, but it's a redneck SD300. It's one of their newer frames.
Educate me on redneck frame.
They're in Carolina. Frame. They built the frame. We don't build our own frames.
Okay.
We do gas tanks, oil tanks, other deals. Spike front end. We did the handlebars, the little devil horns coming out of the top of the risers. The oil tank we built, usually you see them under the seat here. We built the oil tank into the fender on the back, and it's got a Carrata big mean belt drive on it. So, and then the paint, Mitch, Omar.
Oh, custom. I know Mitch. Yeah,
great guy over in Bartlett. Yeah, they do awesome work.
But you know what? This is the most unusual to me.
It's different. Yeah, the tank is under the backbone, so it's a lot different from what you see normally where the backbone's hidden. To me, it gives it a cool structure, you know, just shows more than what you normally see.
I agree. And handlebars?
We built the handlebars.
What, any name, just unique?
Unique, Godfathers.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I just left Kristen at Godfather's Chop Shop, and she was bragging about none other than Mitch Omar, O's Custom Painting, out of Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I got the pleasure of catching up with him this evening and gotten to see some of his awesome artwork. What makes a bike custom to me is the gas tank. That's what makes every bike individual, is just seeing something that nobody else has. And Mitch has got to be one of the best. Mitch, tell me about some of your work.
Well, we'll probably have 12, maybe 15 bikes in the show this year. Wow. We had about a dozen last year, and we had 5 that came in first place, which we were very excited about.
That says a lot.
It really does, because we do shows all over the country, as you know, and Easyriders undoubtedly is the cream of the cream. I mean, if you look around, these are bikes from all over the country, and we have one right here in front of us that's a $170,000 motorcycle that we were lucky enough to paint. We're local, but yet we still paint bikes all over the country.
You wouldn't think that in Memphis, Tennessee, you're going to have one of the best painters that's kind of done all over the country, but we've been real honored. I mean, a lot of people come from miles around to get a good job. I mean, that, like I said, that's the heart of the bike to me.
It is. I mean, you can put thousands and thousands of dollars of chrome on a motorcycle, and the paint makes it. And one of the things we specialize in is when an individual comes in, they're hiring us to make their bike different than anybody else's.
So that's truly custom. It's not give me blue, put blue on, add a little flame, make it look a little different. You're finding what somebody's passion is.
Absolutely. Because we want people, when they come in, we want their imagination to be, we want them to catch fire with enthusiasm, and we want those wheels to start turning, and that's where I feel like that me and the crew that works for me, that's where we really, you know, kind of rise to the top.
Now, just sit back, relax, and let us take you on a tour of what Easyrider 2006 in Memphis, Tennessee had to offer. Well, that was the end of the Easy Rider Show 2006 Memphis, Tennessee. There's a lot to see. And when you're done looking around, go shopping. With tattoo artists, hats, leather, you name it, you can find it at the Easy Rider Show. See you guys next year.